It took a little extra, both a rain delay and extra innings for the White Sox to get a big win against the Reds last night, but well worth the wait.
Nick Lodolo has been throwing the ball so well. You hope that he has a good start tonight. The Reds need a win desperately.
Meidroth, Vargas, Caro in the top third. And that's sent to right. Hines on the slide takes it away.
Nice play by Hines on that bullet to right. And Meidroth is retired, and there's one down.
Swing and a miss. The changeup with great life.
Caro's down on strikes, and the inning comes to a close. So Nick Lodolo works a 1-2-3 first. We go to the bottom of the first inning here in Cincinnati.
Davis Martin going to the mound for his 8th start. ERA a tick over 4. Opponent's OPS fairly high at .803. Hard hit percentage a little higher Davis would like at 47.5.
And that's cracked to center field and down for a base hit.
Gavin Lux is on to start the ball game for the Reds. He's been struggling since snapping that 12-game hitting streak, which was a career best for him.
Grounded to the left side. It's going to be Vargas, starts it off over to first, and Espinal is safe. So the Sox only get one.
And here's Ellie De La Cruz.
Big hop over the middle. Meidroth steps on the bag and will turn 2.
It is a 6-3 inning ender.
Reds in their alternate red jerseys tonight, and the White Sox in their alternate black jersey tops.
Came inside again, and Robert smokes it into center field.
Can hardly hit the ball much harder. He got the pitch he wanted. Lodolo tried to get inside for the 3rd time in a row.
Here's Andrew Vaughn, and Robert Jr. He's on the move, not waiting around. And there is stolen base number 17. He now leads Major League Baseball in stolen bases. When Robert Jr. is healthy, he can create some havoc on the base paths. And that one is launched into left field. Robert Jr. he will score easily as Vaughn will chug into second. An RBI double as the Sox strike first. 1-0 here in the 2nd inning.
RBIs are starting to add up, so good sign.
Just inside the left field line, Steer never hesitated around first, and he goes cruising into second base with a feet first slide and a double.
We'll have a 1-out double here in the 2nd inning. 3-2. And he blew it by him. 96 upstairs.
For out number 2.
There's a chopper up the middle, and Sosa will make the play at first.
And the Reds strand Steer at second base after 2. White Sox 1, Reds nothing.
Runner at first with 1 out, 1-0 Chicago in the 3rd. Swinging this ball is hit in the air, center field. Going back on it is Benson. He leaps and he makes the catch on the warning track. Right out there in front of the Reds bullpen. They love it. Back to first base, Meidroth on the fly out to center by Benson.
Well, it's going to go down as a fly out, but you ought to stick a couple of stars next to that one. Benson completely outstretched. Dandy defensive play.
Hard shot over third. Nice stab. Wow.
Well, that nonchalantly reaches up and just made the catch on that rocket.
I mean, never moved off his stool.
Never a change in expression, just reached up, grabbed it, flipped it into the crowd like it was nothing.
So Luis Robert Jr. with a 2-out walk, and the bases are now loaded here for Andrew Vaughn.
And here's the lefty's 2-2 pitch. Swinging a high, towering, lazy fly into shallow right. Rhys Hines moving in, he's under it, and he's got it. The White Sox leave him loaded and don't score.
Well, Lodolo could use a clean, efficient inning. He had to throw 29 pitches, ultimately left the bases loaded last inning.
Lined into left, that's a base hit. That's his first major league hit that hasn't left the yard.
He has a total of 2 of them now, absolutely.
He's a 1-out runner. Brooks Baldwin trying to bunt his way on first time. To right center, Benson makes the play.
He makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Upstairs Heat.
Taylor's tough series at the plate continues. White Sox leave 1. Very quick 1-2-3 for Davis Martin.
A 1-2-3 inning for the White Sox. We go to the top of 5. Reds down by 1.
We head to the 5th.
As his pitch count is approaching 80, and a leadoff walk here to Chase Meidroth.
Vargas to center. Benson coming on. Sliding grab. Twice Vargas is lined to Benson.
We've seen some nice catches already by Benson going over his head. A sliding catch coming in. A nice play by Rhys Hines. And the Reds outfield tonight is tight.
High bounce. Lodolo.
They get Caro. Meidroth now at second base. 2 down. The batter is Robert.
Hits this one hard. it's going to fall in front of Benson. Meidroth. He's going to be waved in. The plate is cut off. And Robert Jr. is caught in a rundown.
He didn't have to run into the out.
Run scores. It's 2-0 Sox.
Safe to say the Reds are in an offensive funk. Martin gets his 4th strikeout of the night. And now Will Benson. Swung on by Benson, hit hard to center field. There goes Robert back. It's going to be over his head and bounce off the center field wall. Benson rounds first and eases into second base with a 1-out stand-up double.
That's contact right there that you love to see from Will Benson.
Grounder up the middle. Meidroth with that quick sling over to first. And there's 2 away.
On the play, Benson moves to third.
On the ground to short. And Davis Martin will get out of the jam.
Full count now on Lenyn Sosa, 3-2. Nobody on, 1 man out, 2-0 Sox in the 6th.
Here's the payoff. In the air to deep right field. Going back is Hines. Keeps going back, and it is gone. Lenyn Sosa in the 8th pitch of the at-bat launches his 3rd home run of the season. He shows you that power to the opposite field, and the Sox take a 3-0 lead here in the 6th.
Hustle double leading off for Lux.
Here we go. The tide is turning.
So maybe that's a little bit of the jolt this offense needs.
On the ground, the runner will have to hold as Meidroth on the move will make the play for the 1st out here in the 6th inning. Changeup gets him to turn it over to the right side. And De La Cruz will ground out as Lux advances to 3rd. And now Davis Martin has 1 more out to get out of the 6th inning. Got him swinging. Davis Martin doing his job tonight here in Cincinnati.
Reds have not scored. Top half of the 7th. Miichael A. Taylor faces Scott Barlow. 3-0 White Sox.
Taylor in the air to left field. Going back, and it is out of here. Miichael A. Taylor with his 2nd bomb of the season. And the Sox add another 4-0 here in the 7th inning.
Oh, did he need that? Miichael A. Taylor, after 5 strikeouts to open the series, goes deep.
Davis Martin pitching into the 7th inning for just the 2nd time in his career. The Reds have scored 1 run in their last 28 innings at the plate. They have gone 0 for 26 with men in scoring position in that time.
Spencer Steer will stand in to get things going for the Reds here in the 7th.
There you go. Good ride to left center. Steer gets the Reds on the board. A leadoff homer to spark the 7th.
Spencer Steer's 2nd extra base hit tonight is a leadoff home run here in the 7th. And the Reds are on the board. Lenyn Sosa slides in just ahead of the good throw from Benson. It's a 2-out double on a 2-strike pitch. Now Tim Elko. Elko is 1 for 3 tonight. He struck out his 1st time up, singled in the 4th, and then grounded to short in the 6th.
That's bounced to Steer. Nice glove.
For the out, 3 unassisted. Side retired.
Well, the Reds have had a base runner in every inning but 1 through the first 7. But now it's nobody on, 2 down for De La Cruz. He's put the ball on the ground 3 times today. He's 0 for 3. To left field. Hopping in front of the fence. Dropped by Baldwin. And De La Cruz showing that speed. Never broke stride. He's in the 2nd standing.
Looked like Baldwin got a glove on it, but couldn't hang on. So now Austin Hays.
It's the Reds' first 2-out hit on the game. Can they go back-to-back? To left center. That's going to get down and to the wall. De La Cruz scores. Back-to-back 2-out doubles. And the Reds are within 2.
So the runners hold at the corners. Now 2 men are out, and the Reds are an out away from getting out of this jam.
That'll leave it up to Edgar Carroll.
Meidroth goes, bouncer up the middle. McLean on a low skip. Clean play.
We go to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Reds coming up.
And with Will Venable looking for answers at the back end of this bullpen, Mike Vasil comes on for the 13th time. His ERA at 1.88. He's got a 2-run lead to protect.
And there's 2 outs here in this 9th inning.
So now it's up to Rhys Hines.
On the ground, it's going to be a tough play for Vargas. The long throw. In time. The White Sox take the first 2 games of the series and wrap up their first road series of the season. And Steve, more importantly, the first 3-game win streak of the season.